Hello, everyone. Just want to share a quick word with you. Matthew chapter 13 tells us of a parable of a man who was digging in a field and found a hidden treasure. It says that he placed the hidden treasure back in the field, went home, and sold all his belongings in order to buy the field that contained the hidden treasure. The Bible then goes on to say that the hidden treasure is like the kingdom of heaven. So you have to ask yourself today, what wouldn't you be willing to give up in order to inherit the kingdom of heaven? What is it in your life that's holding you back that you can't give up in order to follow the King of all kings and Lord of all lords? So that's just a thought that I have for you today. Hopefully this helped you guys, and I hope you have a great day. God bless.
Hey guys, just wanted to share a quick word with you. I wanted to share on the parable of the fishing net, which is found in Matthew chapter 13, verses 47 to 52. It reads, "Again, the kingdom of heaven is like a fishing net that was thrown into the water and caught fish of every kind. When the net was full, they dragged it up onto the shore, sat down, and sorted the good fish into crates, but threw the bad ones away. That is the way it will be at the ending of the world. The angels will come and separate the wicked people from the righteous, throwing the wicked into the fiery furnace, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Do you understand all these things?" Yes, they said, "We do." Then he added, "Every teacher of religious law who becomes a disciple in the kingdom of heaven is like a homeowner who brings from his storeroom new gems of truth as well as old." I wanted to focus on verses 49 to 50, which speaks on this is the way it will be in the end of the world, at the end of the world. A lot of theologians believe, and they have valid reasons to believe, that what it's referring to, the people that it's referring to, is not the church. It's not us, the ones that have dedicated our lives right now to serve Christ. We see earlier on in chapter 13 where Christ is giving examples of what's expected of us, of what he's looking for in a Christ follower, and what he's going to reject. So right here, this is not necessarily referring to the church. We have already been risen with Christ at this point. What this is referring to is the ones that have stayed behind during the Great Tribulation. There will be people that have stayed behind in the Great Tribulation that have come to recognize that they lived their life the way they wanted to, but now it's a do or die moment. Now is a time to really either spend eternity with Christ or spend eternity in hell, basically. These people are going to come to say, you know what, I can't do it. I need to spend an eternity with Christ no matter what. And they are going to be martyred for this cause. We see in Revelation chapter 6, verse 9 to 11, it reads, "When the Lamb broke the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of all who had been martyred for the word of God and for being faithful in their testimony. They shouted to the Lord and said, 'O sovereign Lord, holy and true, how long before you judge the people who belong to this world and avenge our blood for what they have done to us?' Then a white robe was given to each of them, and they were told to rest a little longer until the full number of their brothers and sisters, their fellow servants of Jesus who were to be martyred, had joined them." So again, this is referring to the ones that have come to believe during the Great Tribulation that they need to surrender their lives to Christ, to give up their lives for Christ, because it is either do or die at this point. It is that serious. Then in verse 12 to 17, it says, "I watched as the Lamb broke the sixth seal, and there was a great earthquake. The sun became as dark as black cloth, and the moon became as red as blood. Then the stars of the sky fell to the earth, like green figs falling from a tree shaken by a strong wind. The sky was rolled up like a scroll, and all the mountains and islands were moved from their places. Then everyone, the kings of the earth, the rulers, the generals, the wealthy and the powerful, and every slave and free person, all hid themselves in the caves and among the rocks of the mountains. And they cried to the mountains and the rocks, 'Fall on us and hide us from the face of the one who sits on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of the wrath has come, and who is able to survive?'" So we saw that there are going to be people that are going to say, you know what, I need to die for God. I need right now to spend my eternity in heaven. But we also see here that there's going to be people that are going to refuse to walk with God. They're going to refuse to spend eternity with God. So no matter what, they don't want to spend time with our Creator. that it's so bad that they're even going to cry out to the rocks and to the mountains to come hide them, to come to protect them, like the mountains and the and rocks and caves have any power at all. But still, all in all, at the end, they are still going to be able to recognize that it's God who has the last say. And they're going to be able to say, oh my God, his wrath has come and now we can't survive. I want to take you quickly to Matthew chapter 16, verse 24 to 26. And it says, then Jesus said to his disciples, if any of you wants to be my follower, you must give up your own way, take up your cross, and follow me. So this was the word that I had for you today. I hope it was some type of blessing for you, and it has really made you examine your spiritual walk right now. We always have room for improvement. So have a blessed one, guys. Bye.